What was the walk of?
Oh, Cummeragunja.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we had these all do-good at church people that sort of like rounded all the people up and put them in one place, right? And on the missions, you were allowed tea, sugar, and flour, you know? And if you'd done the wrong things, if you spoke your language, you weren't allowed to speak your language. That was a no-no. That was horrible, I reckon. They'd take those rations off you. And being another part of the elders, how important they are, they tried to stop that because they would miss out on food for the children. So to stop that, they weren't allowed to have corroborees. They weren't allowed to just sit like we are and meet, lest the managers think that they were cooking up a story, you know, to do this or run away or do something else. And they had their own little spies, like it's like blackfellow police, you know. They'd run back and tell the manager, oh, they're meeting up there, boss, or they're planning to do this, and run back and tell them. And of course he'd give them a smoke or something for being doing good things to them. But they got sick of living like that, and you know, when you got sick, the manager only had a ute, and even if it was raining, now I don't know whether you've been to Cummera there or not, but it's a fair way from Cummera into the hospital in Echuca, and they'd put them on the back of the truck in the rain and take them in there. Wouldn't let them sit in the front, they'd have to sit in the back, and of course, you know, they got worse. And all those things like that, and they got sick and tired of living like that, darling, and that's why they thought, well, we're not living this way, and that's when they walked off.
Why did some people stay?
Oh, it's like I said, they had their own black police, and some people, and of course some people might have been too old to walk, darling, you know. I mean, it's a long way from there over here to Rumbalara. That's a hell of a long way, and they walked all night and all that next day, you know, so, or they could, you know, sick ones, some stayed back and looked after the sick ones, darling, you know, or maybe too young or something, or couldn't carry lots of things.
What can people learn from the walk off today?
Well, I suppose what I learned from that, and what a lot of, you've got a right to be treated right. You've got a right to your own language, you know, whatever culture, whatever background you've got, you've got that right to be that person, and not, you know, you can't be something that you're not. And that's what these people tried to do. They tried to change everybody, and it's, how could you, a lifetime, especially the elders, a lifetime of living one way, and changing that, you know, within a few months or something. And you just can't, you know, you just can't. Even though, you know, when I went with my foster parents, I was black, and I knew I was black, and I knew I was Aboriginal. But my foster parents said I was Polynesian because they were too ashamed to have a little Aboriginal black kid. It would be better off having a Polynesian one. And oh look, I got so confused and so I didn't know where I was. So when I left them and come back home here to Shepparton, I went to uni and studied Aboriginal culture, archaeology and geology, because I didn't know where I come from. I didn't know, I met family, but when you're from the stolen generation, you're here. You don't belong in the white world, you don't belong in your own black world. Well, a lot of my family used to hurt me so much. They used to say that, oh, we're not going to Faye, Aunty Faye's because she speaks too flash. And I didn't know. I thought I spoke the same as everybody else, you know. And I didn't want to, I used to have parties and things like that with people, you know, but I got into being a foster carer because when my family broke up, No, I was only 8, and my brother was 9, and there was 7 of us. My brother and I were the eldest, and they went to the homes. Wally went to a foster home, and I went to a foster home, and we lost all contact with family, and that's why family, like I said before, how so important it is, to know about Darling. Sorry,
No,
going on here.
That's beautiful.